Hey Stella, can you hear me now? Stella, if you go back to the previous live, which will always be there, your reading's still there. Okay, you can go watch that. But I think you got the main message going through there, but go back and watch it, okay? Noxie, post your question. GDH, hi GDH. There is a list still. I've just kept the remaining list there. What does Spirit want you to know? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at my cards and see what Spirit wants you to know here. And then we'll do some Moonology cards. We do have the new moon coming up on the 20th of November, guys. I know it is next week, but, you know, I will be doing a live special towards probably Sunday night. We'll do that before I have to leave and go back to work, okay? Right. I think you spent enough alone time. Noxie, okay? Okay, Stella, go back to the video that we just did and re-watch. It's still there. It's up there. Go back and watch it, okay? It's there still. I did your first and your second question. It's all there, okay? Someone is trying to deflect their energy on you, which means they're trying to put something back onto you that is actually their problem. So you need to watch out. Yeah, but if you watch it again, Stella, it won't glitch on the video itself. Let me just check that. Hold on a second, Noxie. Let me sort this out for Stella. Let me watch it and then I'll see. What date is it? It's under the 20-minute video. Yeah, you're thinking a lot about home. You're thinking about what you're going to do when you get home, what your next sort of plan of attack is, what your next adventure is going to be. It doesn't glitch on the replay, and it's there. So go and have a watch of the replay, okay? All right, let's get back to Noxie's reading. So you've got deflecting. Someone's trying to deflect their energy onto you. You have to be careful because if you're feeling low or vulnerable of any, like in any sort of way, others can try and take advantage of that vulnerability. Okay, yeah, it's time to come back to the surface. It's time to come out of some sort of depth of surface. This talks about going underwater. All right, it's time to come back to get out of your emotions and come back to reality in some sort of way. I hope this is making sense. Okay, you've been in a period of gestation. You've been in a period of healing and growth, Noxie. It's time to come to the surface, right? It's time to get out of that deep dive. It's time to get out of that emotional state, okay? You need to come back up to the surface now and see the light and look at things around you and breathe, okay? You've been in a period of gestation where you've been growing, where things have been changing for you, and it's been very good for you, but like time is up. you need to sort of like get out of that state now, okay? It's time to get out of that state. Okay? If you are, yes, you've done a lot of reflection. You may still be having a lot of issues with your mental and thinking negatively. So when negative thoughts come into your head, and I do this every day, all the time, I do it now, I will continue to do it, and I'm human just like you are, and every like negative thought that comes into my mind, I stop, I acknowledge it, I cancel and delete it, and I replace it with a positive thought. Okay, so this is what you need to do, because I still feel that there's some sort of like, you know, negative thought pattern going on. But then, you know, this happens to us all right? You may be getting a lot of downloads, or have been getting a lot of downloads. Stella, what do you want me to do? Do you want to wait until YouTube play it, or do you want me to do your reading again? Okay, let me know, please. I can do your second question again if you want, or I can let you know, because I don't think I actually shuffled. Let me have a look. I didn't shuffle the cards again after I did your reading, so I can use those cards for your recap. Okay. Noxie, getting a lot of downloads. You will be getting a lot of downloads if you ask Spirit to come forward and bring you signs, synchronicities, dreams. Okay. You may be like really at a loss as to sort of what to do next, where to go next, what decision to make. You know, don't make any decisions till after the 1st of December. I'm going to say let that Mercury go direct. Okay, you will make it. Like, you will make it through. Whatever you need to do, whatever decision you have to make, you will make it. Just wait, Stella, please. I'm just waiting for Noxie. Just be patient. Oh, Noxie, so you have milk and honey. This is so beautiful. Like, the rainbow blessing card is here. This is, I'm pretty sure this card in this deck used to be called rainbow blessings. They changed a couple of names in the Wisdom of the Oracle in the new version that was released. I don't know why, but I liked rainbow blessings. This is now called milk and honey. And this is about like amazing things coming in if you just like think positively. Okay. It's about being your authentic self as well. Like, if you're single, especially, and you're looking for love, be your authentic self. It's very hard to put up a mask all the time. Like, this is about opening your heart here. You may feel like you're running out of time or something to meet a new person, but Spirit's saying the time is now. Like, you need to be your authentic self to move forward in a positive way, and like the time is now. Okay, you've done enough. You may feel like you haven't completed healing, but we're always healing, right? But I think you've done enough healing at this time, at this point in your life, to have some fun. Open your heart, be open, especially emotionally. There's a lot of happiness to be gained here, and it's time to open your heart, right? You've built like enough of a structure, a foundation for yourself to be able to be open with your emotions now. And it's really important, like, you know other people, you know if other people are fake, you know if they're like just full of BS. You know this, okay? So use this knowledge and wisdom. Virgo energy is coming through, Aries energy is coming through as well, okay? Yeah, Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius. We've got the 9 of Wands. What are you guarded for? What, like, I know you need to protect your energy, right? And you feel that like being alone is just like, it helps you, it supports you, because you know yourself at a base level, and you know yourself at a deep level, okay? So you know all parts of yourself, and I feel that sometimes, like, you've got Virgo energy here again, Sagittarius energy. It came out in the reverse though, that Sag energy. But this is like, you'd prefer your own company sometimes than that of others, because with that of others, you've got to work on stuff, okay? Right? So the Six of Wands is here. That also came out in the reverse. You feel that like meeting other people or meeting someone new is just not going to be successful. You've put yourself in the mental state of building a wall around yourself, but the wall is impenetrable, and you need to be open more, okay? Which means that, you know, you still have healing to do on an emotional level with that Temperance in reverse. There is commitment coming in. You need to commit to yourself, though, to like make a plan, like join a group or something like that, something that is going to support you, all right? And start a new life. So you're definitely like, there's a lot of cycles, new cycle beginning. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is beautiful energy. This is like a lot of happiness, abundance, tangible abundance possibly coming in. Work could be significant at this time for you, but you need to like open your emotions, like break down that wall a little bit, okay? All right, a little bit to let others in. That was your reading. Thank you. And we have, I think Stella's like checking the videos and hopefully got her reading. Ali, post your question. Ali, post your question. Okay, I'll come back to you in a second, Stella. I'm going to Ali, okay? I won't be long, okay? You don't have to donate again, Stella, if you want your reading done. I'm going to do Ali's reading first. We're going to use a different deck, we're going to use a different Rider-Waite Smith, because not all the cards are in there. These are your cards. Okay, Stella, just be patient. You will get your reading next, okay? Will Arthur F. from work try to get me into trouble with some bosses? I don't think so. Like, I don't pick up that energy, and I didn't pick up that yesterday with you, Ali, that he would try and get you into some sort of trouble or something like that. We have a rule at our work, right? I mean, it's okay to have relationships in your, you know, and there's a lot of people in my work that are actually coupled and married and even share rooms and things like that. Like if it's, what's the word? If it's reciprocated, right, then it's fine. If you're bothering someone, yeah, that's an issue. That's a HR issue then. That's a talking to closed door issue. But there's, you know, if you ask this person out, I don't see why that could ever be an issue. I mean, I don't know what country you live in, but in Australia, it's definitely not the case. If you're bothering them after they've said no, that is an issue, right? All right, let's have a look and see. For Ali, does Ali have anything to worry about? Yeah, you're worried about something that happened from the past. You learned a lesson from that, whatever that lesson was. I think you're going to communicate with this person. They are a soulmate, right? We talked about this yesterday. That still stands, okay? They're definitely important in your life. I do think you're going to date them. I don't see any issues here at all with bosses. I don't feel their energy. This is more like your energy combined together here. Ace of Cups, new love. Very nice, okay? I think that whatever you're coming towards him with, he's going to reciprocate. It may feel a bit slow, or it may take some time for it to get to the point where you're actually dating, but you're very focused on this person. As far as them saying anything, I don't think that it would even cross their mind, okay? So you have the Knight of Cups, all right? Justice, he has good intentions towards you. I don't see any issues there. You need to let your boundary down a little bit. This came up in the reverse. And the Page of Cups, okay? So the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, you're both coming towards each other. You both feel the same way. We also have the King of Swords. at the bottom of the deck, and you came out as the Queen. So this is like a power couple here. I think that this person may have trust issues. I don't know whether I said that to you yesterday. It's got nothing to do with bosses, though. It could be to do with like an ex or a situation that they've been through in the past. Okay, 3 of Wands, really, really nice. Yeah, I feel that like they really want to move forward with you. Like if you started dating, yeah, you work together, but I think you'd have that conversation. You're showing up as the King and Queen of Swords, and you also have the Strength card as well. So, you know, I feel that that's like really, really positive, and I don't think you have anything to worry about. Let's have a look, Stella, at your second question again. What do people, or how do people view you in some baths? Okay. How do people view you, Stella? I hope it's very sunny there for you right now, Stella. Yes, it is Mercury retrograde. And we did have some technical issues. Okay, let's have a look and see, how do people view you? I mean, different cards might come out, but it is probably going to be the same sort of energy for you, Stella. Think about your third question as well. Okay. Some people can find you maybe a little direct, so just watch your, I think I said this to you before, watch how you say things, because the Ace of Swords came out as your first card before. Temperance card has come out in the reverse. If this masculine, because I do feel someone is interested in you, if they're not interested in you yet, I feel it's coming in. I also said you may be there for 3 weeks, or you've already been there for a few days, okay? You may feel quite scattered emotionally. You may feel that, oh, what am I going to do here? What am I going to say? You may feel a little imbalanced. Yeah, so that's clarifying that with the Lovers. So you may come across as being very like, oh, I don't know what to say to this person. I don't know how to deal with this situation, right? The Spirit's asking you to let others in this week, okay? Let others in, be open emotionally, obviously protect your energy, but like be open to invitations. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, Stella. Yeah, and there's this masculine. There could be a fire sign, could be a Gemini, Sagittarius is really strong here. Ace of Cups. I am telling you, you really need to be open to love. It could pass you by if you're not open to it, all right? Yeah, so there's a need here to just have fun. Others see you as a little direct, possibly with your speech, but if you open up and join in conversations and not like put yourself in that hermit energy, then you're going to have some great connections and possibly even meet like a really beautiful love in your life. There's new love here. Travel, so any invitations for travel or day trips, go and enjoy yourself. The Fool, very similar cards are coming out that they did before, which is good. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. So I feel it's very lucky in regards to meeting others, but especially in regards to meeting somebody, okay? Meeting a new person in love, right? 3 of Cups, again, is coming out. The same cards are coming out, which is good. That's just reiterating what we talked about before. Go out, have fun, be careful with drinking too much or with your drinks. I'm not like saying there's a danger of spiking or anything, but just be careful, because when you drink, your inhibitions go. Okay, so just pace yourself. Okay, you need to sort of like get to know other people and open up, but just be careful with drinking too much, because you could say something that you will, next day you might be like, oh, shit, did I say that? I've done that so many times in the past, oh my God. This person that you're meeting, or, you know, is possible to me. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do with this, but it could lead to commitment, right? Let's have a look at your third question, and then we're going to go back to Dasha will be next. Dasha will be after you, Stella. I can't give you a specific career, but what deck could I use for that sort of question? Yeah, this deck over here. Let's have a look. What is Stella's purpose? What does she need to bring to the world in regards to career that would support her emotional and mental health? Okay, would bring peace to others. It would be a career, I would say, that would bring peace to people and help them see things from different angles. Definitely working with others and not alone. It's going to get you out of your shell. It's going to expand your horizon. So working even in a big office with loads of people around you. I mean, I work in my job, I have to look after a village with 1,000 people in, okay? So when I come home, I spend the whole week alone because that's the way I want it. I don't want to talk to anyone apart from you guys, okay? Apart from you guys. Yeah, so something definitely creative, something that's going to spark your creative passion, something like marketing or anything with visuals would be very good for you, okay? I don't know if you've ever done medical or the medical field, but that's service to others. There could be Virgo in your chart. I don't know if you've got any history in your career of anything like nursing or working in clinics or hospitals, okay? But definitely with others or quite a few other people. Music as well, something to do with music, teaching in any capacity with a group of people. This can also be psychology or being a lecturer or anything like that, okay? Yeah. Something that's going to help people get into alignment. So psychology. I think there is you could do a birth chart with a good astrologist online, and you could get a reading with them, and they can really support you with exactly the types of career paths. But I'm not going to be the fake psychic and tell you what you're going to be doing in your life. I'm just showing you what Spirit wants you to, what would be good for you, okay? Yeah, I'm just giving you guidance here and direction. So maybe that is someone you could go to, like an astrologist or a career advisor, to give you some sort of direction. And it has to do with creativity though. It has to do with needing to have love and passion for what it is. Because it can't be something like economics anymore. I don't feel it's just boring to you now to do that, okay? Maybe it wasn't before, but it would be too repetitive, okay? Yeah, and there's possibly a need to surrender the fact that your career path in the past is not the one you're going to move forward into the future. And this may be difficult because you may have spent a lot of time and study and possibly money to get to that point, but Spirit's saying, you're moving into a different timeline in your life. So you may need to surrender the fact that what you used to like is not what you like now, okay, and have the strength to let something go from the past. Yeah, definitely working with others. And you can create, you've got the Magician energy here, so you can create anything you want. You need to be flexible. You've got balance here, so balance requires flexibility. It could still involve economics in some sort of way. I'm also seeing Wall Street or stock market or something like that, shares, trade. But it's something where there's a lot of other people around you. It's not just you, okay? working alone. You know, it has to be something you love to do as well. It's something you're going to make you really, really happy, and just to go with the flow when you find what this is. But by getting guidance, and that could be literally asking spirit for guidance, or this can be like going to see a career advisor or getting an astrology reading. But think about what you love to do, what you're passionate about, like turning a hobby into a career as well. Retail would be good for you as well. I know it may sound boring, but retail. I feel it's very hard for you to leave. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard for you to leave a career and start on a new path of career, okay? And I think that that's really hard for you. You're going to have to find the strength to do that, even though you know you possibly have to, okay? Just one card here, Spirit, thank you. Yeah, turn knowledge into wisdom. I think that you've already learned. I actually saw the wolf spirit. That's probably for you, Stella, in one of my lucid dreaming last night. I'd had a bit of lucid dreaming. There's also an eagle here. So I do feel that with the wolf spirit, you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot about your life, okay? And you've learned a lot about what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. So I feel that even though you may change a little bit, it may be just a very, only a 10-degree turn in your career path where you're still doing something to do with economics or finance, but it's like in a place where you're participating more with other people, okay? Right? You need to be around others more. Okay, I'm going to have a regroup. I've been on for about 45, 50 minutes in all. There's been a lot of distraction this morning with the breakdown in communication, and then issues with that and etc. etc. I feel like it's the sort of like I want to close down the live now because there's just been too much stuff going on and a lot of distraction. So what I'm just going to do is have like just a 5-minute break and see if we can get that energy back, because that was I don't like that disjointed energy when I'm trying to do, like, yeah, it's hard, right? Queen, you know what I mean? Okay. Thank you for the reading, Stella, Dasha. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, don't you feel it's a little bit crazy? Like the energy is just a bit all like scattered this morning, this evening. It may be me, honestly, but I mean, I think it's more like the energy, because I was fine when I got on here. I was absolutely fine. Okay. I will add you, Jabba. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, just very like, what? And yesterday was just so like hyper. It may have been Stella's energy. Maybe something's going on with Stella, because like a majority of this morning I felt was like focused on what was happening there. And I'm not like blaming Stella at all for that. I'm just saying it's just energy can come through the ether, through my live from yous all. So someone's online maybe feeling a little bit emotionally imbalanced or something, even if it's not Stella. And like I said, it's not like, yeah. So Dasha, if you could just wait, because I am going to have a quick break, okay? I won't be too long. Okay, Dasha. Hi, everyone. I am back. Okay, I just had a bit of a think there and what was going on before with the energy. And Spirit was just like, when people are demanding, you are not going to get the best of me. Because it's very distracting. And I will either close the live down or delete people. And I don't want to delete anyone. And it's not about me feeling better or good or not good, Dasha. It's about people that come on here and are very demanding. All right. When I get the demanding energy, you're not going to get the best of me. I want to close it down, right? No matter how much I want to bring, you know, I'm coming on here, I'm bringing energy, my work towards helping others. And when people are demanding, it's very difficult. Okay. So, with all that being said, let's move forward. Yeah, I didn't read that, Queen. Maybe I was not supposed to read that because I didn't see that. Okay, so I will make a point next time Stella comes on to remind her, okay, to be respectful. Are you currently dating, Dasha, the person? Are you currently... Let's burn some sage. Yeah, let's burn some sage. Good idea. Thank you, Posel, for... yeah, let's burn some sage. Okay. Most of the time I can control those situations, but that really annoyed me. So, but I want to give people the benefit of the doubt as well, because something could be going on in their life that is difficult. And sometimes we don't think before we speak. So I'm not judging Stella. It's just gives me a lesson in how I need to sort of handle things as well, okay? So you're just friends. Okay. Do you like the same music? I'm hearing something about like you sing together or you listen to the same music. I'm seeing like people in a car, like just like, you know, what's it called when they post those videos of singing in the car together, and celebrities go and sing in the car together. Like that's sort of like energy I'm getting here. It's quite a fun energy, okay? Recent past and their intentions as well. He's very positive. You talk very positively to each other. Every time you meet, it's been like a celebration of energy. Like it's really fun, okay? Carpool karaoke. Yeah. There's some like really fun energy. There is like an attraction. I do feel it's like the both of you feeling this attraction, even though you're not saying anything. What's the bottom? Yeah, you're not saying anything. 2 of Cups in reverse. So you're not addressing the attraction you feel, but there is attraction, okay? Current energy. I mean, that bleeds into the current energy, right, as well. Yeah, you're not sure how to make the next move or whether to make the next move. Yeah, you will see clearly more so from December. I feel there's going to be some sort of opportunity that's going to make you really happy. But wait, okay, if you're trying to make a decision whether to open your heart, I wouldn't do it yet, okay? I think you both see the opportunity. You both see the opportunity. Page of Ace of Pentacles. There is going to be a conversation after December where you're going to discuss, you know, should we work on this? Really strong Virgo and Leo vibes in your reading. You have Pisces, Aries, as well as Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're going to have a conversation in the future, in the next 2 months. Definitely in the next 2 months, where you're going to be like, okay, so what's that going to bring? You're going to let your guard down. You're going to open your heart here, and he is possibly as well. The good thing is that you've like been friends first, okay? This person would never keep anything from you. I don't feel that they have, and I don't feel that they will. So you may know some things about this person other people don't know, or like he may have told you some deepest, darkest like fears or secrets or something, okay? You've got the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so there is some sort of, ooh, and the Ace of Cups. There's a really strong attraction as well. Capricorn energy, Devil energy. And there's the Devil. So you're curious about each other, like the attraction you have. You're curious about cultivating that, about doing something about that, okay? You have some sort of deep knowing that it is going to turn into like romance. Like you sort of know it will. And there's the opportunity for that to happen. Really strong Capricorn here. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn in your reading. This person is a soulmate. Whatever attraction physically you have, you are going to act upon that. Both of you are going to act upon that, okay, in the future. And Spirit is trying to help you with your emotions, but you're definitely joining together. There's the Two of Cups in the upright now. I feel there is some sort of challenge, like on both your sides, as in like being emotionally understanding of what each other wants and communicating that like really clearly with each other. Yeah, look at that Temperance in reverse. Like you need to get clear with each other when you do communicate, like what you want out of the relationship. Is it just going to be intimacy? Is it just going to be a roll in the hay and a bit of fun? Or is it going to be more? Okay, what is it you want? Hi Maya, please do not post questions in the feed just yet. Kritika, it's your turn, post your question. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so now. I will be leaving the feed in about 1 hour, okay, approximately 1 hour. I am traveling today. I will not be on live tomorrow. I will not be on live tomorrow, okay? I'm having a day off. I'm going away for a relaxation period and will not be doing tarot tomorrow night, but I will be back on Saturday night, okay? Thank you, Dasha. Kritika, are you there? Sunshine, you are on the list. Sunshine on a rainy day. Sorry about my off-key singing. General, I love generals. What shall we use as a base? Okay. I haven't used this for a while, so let's use this deck. Let's burn sage after everybody's reading today. Let's clear the energy. It's been a bit of a hash up. It's been a bit of a hash up of a live, which doesn't happen very often. I'm usually on point and let's move, let's go, very positive, but then one person can come in and destroy that. So I don't want to let it happen. I don't want to let it carry forward. So let's make sure we're burning sage after everybody's reading. If you want to donate, you can do so now. Let Queen know, let me know, and then we'll go forward, okay? Thank you. Safe travels. I will. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to swim. As long as the rain does not, as long as the rain holds off. That's the only problem here in Asia at this time of the year. It's wet season. To get in that ocean pretty early. Otherwise, after like 1 o'clock, it's all over. I'll go in the pool and swim in the rain, but I don't really like to swim in the rain. I've just seen a spider. How interesting. It's just crawling around on my Moonology deck, so maybe I need to use that deck too. Let's have a look at finances for you, Kritika. Kritika, Kritika. Thank you, Blessing. Do not post questions in the feed, guys. Do not post again, and do not post. I will delete you. Okay. What's here for Blessing? Not Blessing. Sorry, Kritika, Kritika, Kritika. See? The energy comes through from others. We do not want that when I'm doing a live, when I'm doing a reading for someone. Finances. Ooh. So you've got the card of acceptance for number 2. Family. Family. Disruption at home, I'm hearing, or in somebody's energy. I don't think it's your energy, Kritika. You may have to be there to support someone in your family. There could be Asia in your heritage as well. You could live in Asia. Japanese is coming through as well. I don't know if that means anything to you. You have social. So you have Virgo. You have the Judgment card energy. You also have the High Priestess energy. Okay. Now, this says purification, but I read it as participation. So we're going to go with participation because for some reason, with your career, you need to participate in something more, or get involved in something as a group, or if you're not working, start looking for work, okay? Because you need to be around others. From India. Hi from India. Okay. Passion is in your environment. How interesting. Are you currently with someone or not, I wonder, all right? Love, you have truth. So you have Hierophant energy, which is about commitment in your love. You have Virgo energy as well here. Okay. Overall energy for your general is freedom. Beautiful. More Hierophant energy. Also Cancer energy. What you don't see coming is inspiration. Beautiful. So I'm going to go through the numerology. Kritika, write this stuff down. 7-7 on the screen. Whatever you are doing in your life right now, Spirit is really trying to work with you and really guide you, okay? Let me know if you're single or coupled. When we get to your love situation, we'll talk about that. So you have High Priestess energy, the Judgment energy. We'll talk about these individually when we do it. You've got double Virgo. You've got double Hierophant, okay? You've also got, actually, you've got triple Hierophant. So you've got triple Taurus here. You've also got like the Hierophant 3 times, which is about discipline, control. It can be about work, career, commitment in relationships. So I think overall in your reading, because you've got 3 Taurus energies and you may be a Taurus or may have it heavily in your chart, there's a need here to get grounded and start getting serious, because the Hierophant is a serious energy. He's really disciplined and he needs to get disciplined. You need to get disciplined maybe in lots of different areas of your life, okay? I don't feel that you're with anyone. Okay, what's coming in is the number 11. Justice, master number. You've got double justice in your reading as well, Libra energy. First card we have is acceptance with your finances. there's something, hold on. You need to accept where you have let yourself down with your relationship with money on a financial level in the past, all right? But this is also opening your arms to abundance. So I do feel something is coming in for you, and you may feel that something really good is coming in financially for you. And Spirit's saying it's your time, and you can use this financial upgrade to do something important with. Now, it may not be happening tomorrow. This could talk about 2026. Maybe there's something you want to do for yourself. I see you like wanting to buy a new wardrobe, or your throat chakra is blocked like so bad as well. My throat chakra is so blocked right now. This is your energy. This is blue as well. You need to communicate with yourself what you want your financial situation to look like in the future, okay? Because you may have quite a few ideas about investment or about what job you want to do, because it's very much linked to career, right? Finances. There's also an acceptance that, you know, money comes and money goes, okay? Sometimes it's rocky, sometimes it's smooth. So maybe there's some bills coming up for you that you didn't realize you had to pay, or that you do realize, but you're like having to budget your money or move money around. Make sure you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul when that happens. Okay, let's clarify. Your mother may be significant in some sort of way, or your father in a financial level. Maybe you're living with your parents. Maybe they're supporting you on a financial level. Okay. Wow, I am so off key today with this energy. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to like be slow and get the message across today. You've got the Three of Wands. I think you've got a lot of future plans. I don't see like you being extremely financially lucrative right now. There is a need to be careful with your money, okay? Make good choices. Yeah. Because I think like you like to buy things for yourself and you like to do things for yourself. And I think the money's coming in. But right now, like, don't just buy on, what's it called, impulse buying. Let's move on to your career. We have purification, but I saw participation. So if you're working or if you're studying, either or, because I think you said you're studying in the chat, it's important that you participate with others. And be very good with your communication in regards to your job and your career, right? Whatever you're doing. Whether it's your personal business, whether you're working for someone else, whether you're not working and you're studying, participation and communication is really important, okay? And there is some sort of support coming in regards to career. I see quite a few people around you actually in your career, and I see your money looking good and it's actually getting better. Pay increases or just more money coming in general, okay? So, family, we have Essence. It came up in the reverse. It is judgment energy, so it's definitely time that something came out or a rebirth in your family situation. Okay, there is, I feel like, a wealthiness in your family, especially with the koi fish. That may be why, like, you're not too concerned about finances. Possibly you come from quite a wealthy background, or you are supported, and you don't have to put whether you are or not in the feed. It doesn't matter. You could have created the money for yourself. But I do feel like a very like richness in regards to your family, okay? Someone is possibly feeling like a little bit, what's the word? Unstable in some sort of area in your family, whether it's your mum or your dad, okay? Yeah, that's just clarifying what I just said about money. Yeah, There may be some disagreements as well in your family right now. Just remember, like, just let other people, sometimes you just have to let other people think that they're right, especially, you know, don't fight something. Don't say, well, you're not right, especially if you know that they're not right, right? And just let them think they're right. 8-8. So there's some sort of healing in regards to your family. 8-8 on the screen. If people are dogmatic, let them be dogmatic, okay? Let them think what they want to think, okay, in your family situation right now. Your mother's significant, so I don't know whether your mother is alive or passed, but she's significant. Possibly she needs some attention from you. This is also Taurus energy again, so you've got a lot of Taurus in your chart here. All right, let's have a look at your environment. Virgo energy, passion. So reflection, right? You're looking at, like, you're dreaming the world into being. You're taking some sort of dream here in regards to your environment, where you study, where you work, where you live. You're very enthusiastic because that's also in your social circle, right? And it's also Virgo energy. So a lot of transformation in regards to where you live, where you work, what you do on a day-to-day basis. This is very, very nice energy. Okay, yeah. Just remember to incorporate spirituality into your day-to-day, okay? Make sure you're praying, even if it's for like 2 minutes a day. Thank you, God, for everything I have. Thank you for always supporting me with the decisions that I make. I know you are always walking by my side. I always look to you for guidance. That sort of prayer is enough, right? At least God knows you're thinking about him, her, whatever. Whatever, we're not going to go there, guys, okay? And whoever you pray to, Ganesha, whoever you pray to, okay, Katika. Yeah. You need to incorporate some sort of sacred space or temple in your environment, so you can go and light a candle, go to a church, go to the temple, whatever. In your environment, you really need to start doing that, okay? I have to do some ceremonial stuff today before I leave and travel. I always like bless the motorbike before I travel and say, please, you know, support me in the road, please keep me protected, keep me safe, that sort of thing, okay? That's all it is, okay? You don't have to, like, go overboard. Enthusiastic. You have some very enthusiastic friends. I feel that you have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs with your... Yes, this reading is long. I'm going to make the readings long today. I'm not rushing anything after people rushing me. I'm going to slow it right down, okay? So, sorry, guys, but you may have to wait. Postel, you are next. So get your question ready. And if you want to donate, you can do so now. I'll take donations for the next 30 minutes, but then we'll have to close the list, okay? So lots of, like, transformation with friendships. So what's this all about? Fun-hearted, going, possibly traveling. You could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? Really strong friendship circle here, really beautiful, really, really nice. You're matching each other's energy. I do feel like you have quite a lot of people around you in friendships. Very fair, very generous. You're generous, they're generous. There's a lot of equal. Beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. And your overall energy is being dedicated to what you want to do that's going to bring you freedom in the future, now and in the future. The only card that I can see could be a challenge is love. Love. Okay, this actually came up in the reverse. There could have been some really unfairness that happened to you in a love relationship. You're trying to look into this crystal ball as well, seeing, like, you know, who will be my love in my life? Who, you know, is the person I'm seeing or interested in the right person? You're wanting answers, probably more so in love than any other area. But it came up in the reverse, and Spirit's saying friendships, career, and family are more important right now, okay? And, you know, you will get the clarification you need in regards to something, but you're trying to, like, find an answer even to who's going to be the person that's my person. That's not coming up yet, okay? You need to be patient with this. Something as well about art. Maybe you bought a new painting or a picture, or you want to buy one. That came up just then for whatever reason. You need to let go. You need to let go of any expectations about love. Things will happen when they're supposed to and with who they're supposed to. The Hierophant in the reverse. It is not time for a commitment yet. It is time to commit to being free, being independent, dreaming the world into being. You're leveling up as well. On a spiritual level, Spirit says you have, oh, okay. So Spirit's asking me, before we talk about the last card, or after we've talked about the last card, Spirit's saying that there is some sort of gift that you possess on a spiritual level that you may not have tapped into yet, Kritika, okay? What you don't see coming is something's going to inspire you. You're going to get some sort of epiphany here, and I think it's got a lot to do with your spirituality and your cause, all right? Your purpose. Take love out of your mind right now. It's not important at this point in your life. It will come in. It's almost like building blocks, like you've got to set your foundation first. Something or someone's going to inspire you, but I don't think it's anything to do with love. Someone's going to say, let's do it. Let's do it. And Spirit's saying, you're going to get excited about this invitation. It's not love. You're going to get more involved in your spirituality. Why? Why is Tika needing to get more involved in her spirituality and her prayers and her manifestation? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. You are a starseed, okay? You are definitely not from here, all right? There's an acknowledgement that you need to bring forward to yourself, that you have a lot more. You are a lot more than what is on the surface right now, okay? You need to, oh my God, you need to come to the surface. Wow. I'm seeing iceberg. There's a lot more beneath you. There's a lot more within you that is not showing itself yet, and it's still to come out, which is really exciting. And it's to do with your spirituality. You have star quality. You can't be alone in this life. You need people around you, okay? It's important that you have others around you. There will be a time that's coming that it will be shown to you. You're a light worker. There's something about your energy that is going to bring hope and dreams and wishes to people, like how you give your energy out. Because you embody this starseed energy that others, not all others, have. You need to trust in this, okay? And this is what's going to inspire you to, crystal healing would be very good for you. Working with crystals, I work with crystals, obviously. Obviously. And you can see I've got a lot of green crystals, and they're all to do with my heart chakra. If you're not balanced emotionally, if I'm not balanced emotionally, like I just wasn't then, it can throw me out. So I need heart chakra. So have a look, buy a crystal Bible and have a look at what crystals will be good for you, right? That was your reading. Hosel, you are next. Let me check the time, guys. I have to keep an eye on the time. We've got about, say, 45 minutes left, I'm going to say, okay? Now I've calmed down, okay? Because that really pissed me off, okay, I must say. And we want to get rid of that energy. And I'm going to take my time with my readings. Now people are just going to have to be patient, please, today with me. It's not even... It's not even angry. Like I said to you before, Kritika, you need to open your throat chakra more. Someone's trying to close my throat chakra today. Someone's trying to shut me down. So, let's dispel any negative energy that's around, because there'll always be those dark entities, no matter how spiritual you are. Actually, people these dark energies are drawn even more to you because of your light. So you have to protect yourself even more than just the average person, okay? You are not average. Everyone say in the feed, I am not average, okay? There's no average on this live. Everyone is really important. Everyone is special. Everyone is unique. We are all working together to help each other, okay, in this life, in this existence on earth, okay? But the dark energies will try and come in and stop you the lighter you are. The more light you shine, the more shadows you will cast, right? That's one of my that's one of my sayings that I made up. Yes, I did. I made that one up. I'm very proud of that one. Thank you. Exactly, Queen. Yeah, I know. However, we have to be the bigger person. Maybe she's got something going on an emotional level that she's like voicing. Okay, so I'm very forgiving. As annoying as it was, I am very forgiving. I failed my accounting test. I retook it yesterday. They will grade it in 2 weeks. Do you see me passing, or should I keep studying while I'm waiting for my results? Oh dear. Okay. So when did you get the results of your second test? Was it within the Mercury retrograde period from the 9th of November? Last week, so it was in that period. Are you allowed to take it for a 4th time and a 5th time and whatever until you pass it? Hi Nandini, yes, I still have to do your reading. Please be patient. So it's just before Mercury went retrograde. Okay. Okay. Will Parcel be successful in the 3rd attempt to the accounting test? All in the upright, please, Spirit, show me clearly what is going on with these. Oh my God, I'm having a very difficult morning, guys. I'm going to have to be careful driving to where I'm going today, because it seems like that energy's in the air. Look at that, the 3rd time, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, putting that burden down. I'm going to say yes, I think you will pass. You're able to move on. You're able to move forward. You're elevated. You're elevated. Okay, so the cards are saying yes. The cards are saying yes, right? But you may pass on your 4th time. If you don't pass on your 3rd, you're definitely going to pass on your 4th, because this is 3, this is 4, okay? And you've got a burden in the middle of the 3 to the 4, so it's possible like you could pass on the 4th. If you don't pass on the 3rd, you're going to pass on the 4th attempt, okay? Right, keep going. Keep going. You're not going to get to a 5th, right? Don't worry. Stop worrying about it, okay? You're going to pass at some point. I think it may be more the 4th attempt. So do not worry if you don't pass this one. You will pass on the 4th. Is there a masculine supporting you, or can a mentor, a guide, a teacher, what do you call them, like a lecturer, or someone, can someone guide you or support you in what is going wrong here? Do they tell you where you went wrong as well? Just know that a difficult situation will be over, okay? It's definitely you're definitely going to pass. So what happens after you pass? I'm seeing the sun. Here comes the sun, pretty darling. Here comes the sun. It's all right. King of Pentacles. I do feel that there's a masculine here. You know, if there is, you know who this is. You're going to start something new here. So definitely the ending of a difficult situation. I love aces after 10s. This is the next step, okay? If you can get in touch with someone or know someone that's done this course before or passed this exam themselves, and they can support you with what you may be like on the wrong track with, and you're finding it mentally difficult, make sure that you reach out to that person. Yeah, they could be a Libra. Spirit is really trying to help you, but I do feel there's a masculine around you that can support you, okay? If your friend is a masculine, then that's the yes to go forward and get that communication going with them and help them. They can help you. And you can pay them back later with something, a nice dinner or whatever, okay? So ask him for help if he can help you. Yeah. Curiosity. So there is a rebirth coming for you. Spirit is going to give you the go-ahead from something, okay? And you're going to be able to pass this, and you got the full, so yeah, blank page, new start. You will pass. It may not be the third attempt, but don't stress. It will be on the fourth. If it's not the third, it will be on the fourth, okay? Yeah, you're really worried. I know you're really worried, okay? There is a masculine that cares about you, that can help you, okay? Don't struggle alone with this. If you need help, get it. Thank you, Parcel Sweetheart. It's your turn if you're still there. And then we have Sunshine. So Sweetheart and then Sunshine. If you want to donate, now would be the time to do so. I will not be on live tomorrow night. I will be on live on Saturday night, okay? Friday night is not going to work for me, okay? Sweetheart, it's your turn. Is this in a romantic sense, sweetheart? Is this just friends or people, colleagues, work? What is it associated with? What was the reasoning for the 30th of September? And actually, no, I don't agree. I don't think everything that happens to you on a day-to-day, like every single thing, means something. You know, I live in Indonesia, and the amount of traffic and motorbikes and people that you come across on a day-to-day basis, they're not all specific to my life, or they don't all carry a reason. So there's something here about really sorting the wheat from the chaff. But if you feel that on an intuitive level, there was a reason for those meeting those people, then maybe there was, okay? Was there any reason for Sweden meeting these two people? So one was a masculine. Maybe they were both masculines. Three of Wands. One was a feminine, one was a masculine. Is that correct, sweetheart? Or were they both male or both female? There's an inspiration. I don't feel that they were like, I don't feel, right. Okay, there's a lesson. What's the lesson? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Not everyone is out to get you. Right? Just know that not everyone is out to get you. These people could have, whoever they were, male, female, doesn't matter. They could have talked to you about their business, or they could have inspired you in some sort of way about money, or you saw like, they inspired you. They inspired you in some sort of way to either, like one of them said something to you that made you want to put yourself first in your life now, or to be more open with your communication. They're very successful people. You see their success. One of them could be a Libra. You have some sort of awakening because of this. And it's put you in a place of peace in some capacity, to know that there's only one you. I just want to say that. That you need to put yourself first in your success in life. You had an awakening around this time. I don't know if it's because of them, or you just had an awakening in general, okay? They could be a Buddhist. One of them could be a Buddhist. One of them can just exude a very like peaceful aura. One of them could be very, very spiritual. I'm not focusing on like both of them together because I feel they're very different people. Perhaps one of them is showing that you need to surrender to, Well, number one, you have to be kind and gentle to yourself. You have the deer spirit here. And go with the flow more in your life. I think the spiritual person, and they may not be openly spiritual, they may not have said I'm a spiritualist or whatever, but one of them definitely made you understand that seasons come and seasons go. You definitely are a reflection, your projection, what you project, you bring back to yourself. That could have even been discussed. To be grateful, this person was sent to you for healing. But it was more like on a personal level, okay? Like your personal healing, that person was sent to you. You could have met them on a trip because you got the 3 of Wands here. This person could have literally said there's only one you. This person's very peaceful, very quiet. Virgo energy. I'm a Virgo, eh? Quiet, I can tell you that. Okay. Virgo energy here, Virgo energy here, Taurus energy, Libra energy. You've got this very peaceful energy. Yeah, someone's said, you know, it's okay maybe to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe you got out of your comfort zone when this is like an initiation. You collaborated with these people. It's inspired you to work with your soul family, your angels, your guides. Yeah, to trust yourself more. Yeah, something triggered you. By meeting this person, something triggered you. Triggered a healing journey that you're going to go on. Something that someone said, microphone. Something that someone voiced awakened you here. It's made you come to the surface out of your emotions. You need to come in the surface and bask in the sun, okay? Be grateful for everything around you. Understand that you're a reflection of like what you put out, you get back. Your energy. I don't know who this person is, but there may be like someone very spiritual that just like an angel that came into your life and has left. You may not like come across them again. Okay, so that makes sense. I hope so. That was your reading. Sweeter, Sunshine, you are next. Then we have Queen, then we have Tiger. Sunshine, Queen, Tiger, the list is closed, guys. If you want to donate, you can do so. I haven't had many people on today's live. There's a reason for that, okay? The energy is the energy. What is going on? I don't think it's my energy. I just think it's the literal energy in the air. I just think that things are moving and shaking. I know we've had a mass solar flare that's disturbing a lot of things and stirring the pot, so to speak. So, you know, maybe it's that. Who knows? Okay, I just read your email, Queen. Thank you. Yeah, well, maybe I'll get an apology. I'm not waiting for one, though. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, I understand. What do you do? I suppose you just have to be patient with people. I like the Mercury retrograde. I don't think it's got anything to do with that. I mean, it might do, Queen. It might do. I just think it's like an impatience feeling, like definitely something amazing is coming in, but it's just like that waiting. You have to wait for a little bit longer. Okay, Queen, post your question. Sunshine is not here. Sorry, Aussie Mo to Jep. Sorry, it gives me the whole sort of like username. I don't know why it does that now. Queen, post a question. We'll have Tiger, maybe GDH will get a look in. I'm not sure. But what time is it? Yeah, I've got about 15 minutes left. Queen, let's have a look and see. Ooh, the Empress. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, hi Mario. Is Eth? I have to do your reading, Mario, because I got your name as a download this morning. I didn't actually tell anyone that, but I did before I got out of bed. Okay, so you've got the Empress here. Something about your maternal lineage. Seven of Swords. What did your mother go through in her life? Now, like, this is Spirit's putting on a completely different trajectory here, which is fine. Let's just go with this. Your mother's had to go through a very difficult past lives. And possibly whatever you're going through has come from your mother's lineage, ancestrally, DNA, etc. Let's just go with this, okay? And if you ever feel guarded or closed, it's because of what's happened in past lives, and it's connected to your maternal. And perhaps, I don't know if your mum's still around, but perhaps she didn't close a cycle and you're having to continue it. I think that's a separate message for you, right? I think that's definitely a separate message for you than the question you're asking. So maybe look into your lineage. If your mum is still alive, yeah, there's an ant crawling around. So there's something that really, like an entity that has followed your mum and it's passed on through into you, or you're having to pick up some sort of karma here. And a lot of your soul journey is about trust and needing to protect your energy and mistrusting, okay, which you have to get over, right? So just know that you're carrying ancestral karma here, and don't carry it into your children. There's a need to close it down. You don't want your children to have to live a life of mistrust and guardedness and thinking the other shoe's going to fall. Yeah, that ant is just crawling around your mum, okay? Let's get rid of that, okay? So is she still alive? That's another one. No way. I'm sorry, I'm going to kill you, and I shouldn't really do that. But yeah, I'm going to pull. You know what? Before we get into your question, because Spirit wants to bring this forward to you. Hold on a second. Justin. Who's Justin? There's a past person coming through, male here. Okay, let me just bring this message forward before we answer your question. Your mum and yourself have a lot of star qualities. You shine a lot of light. You are healers, like you're both healers. I wouldn't be surprised if the healer card came out, okay? Yeah, okay. There is dark energies that want to cause like your fears as a weapon against you. So it's really important that you realize there's some sort of elite group out there, well, they call themselves elite, right? That is trying to stop your energy from being your true self and trying to dim your light, okay? So this is like a darker energy that's carried. I have this. Just know that this can be closed down now. They can't get you anymore. They can't affect you anymore. So there's something here about cord cutting from this elite energy. Well, they think they're elite, okay? So you can go like on a new adventure in your life, Queen, that you can like progress, proceed, instead of repeating lessons from your mother's side of the family, and then your life will improve drastically, okay? So trust in yourself that you can break free of this, any negativity here, or carrying through any karma from your parent and your lineage. And if your mum is still alive, like tell her she could maybe cord cut this energy with her, okay? Step by step. It won't leave you straight away. but you can release it so it can't go through your bloodline to your children. Okay. Someone's tried to shut down your freedom of speech. Right? They've used your words against you. Okay, we're going to pull a few more on that, and then we'll move on to your actual question. But this is what Spirit wants to bring through. Do you know someone called Justin who is past also? Or Jason, Justin, anyone beginning with a J that's a masculine, young man. It's a young man. I know that you have, like, sometimes, who is it that came through for you before? I don't feel it's, oh, it could be them. All right, yeah, you are powerful. And when you release this energy, right, there's going to be a tower for this energy. It's going to break down their foundation. They'll have nowhere to go but away from you, okay? And this will be your big break. And it's the perfect time to do this, right, in Mercury retrograde. Yeah, you have an attachment, okay? Don't stress about it. I have an attachment too. I have attachments all my life and my past lives. And I think they'll always be there, but I've dampened them so they can't, like, come to the surface and affect my energy, okay? So it's time to move on this. It's time to, like, yeah. It could have affected, like, your mum's, like, your mum could have got very old very quickly as well, or looks quite old and she's not that old, or has got a lot of wrinkles, or she's, like, aged very quickly. All right. Right. Justice and Jaden. Yeah, Justice. I actually feel that who was the spirit that was coming through? Well, you need to cord cut. I mean, you can ask. You may get some weird dreams or have been getting more unusual dreams. They're past life dreams. Just know that they're past life dreams, and Spirit is trying to show you those. Your guides are trying to show you what you've had to go through and different things in your life with the attachment, because this attachment, this entity has been with you many, many lifetimes, just like the entity that was with me for many lifetimes. I'm currently closing them down, okay? You could work with your mom to cord cut. That would be really good, okay? Right, that's what it is. This spirit, this entity is taking her fountain of youth. Right, what was your original question? And who was the entity, who was the spirit that passed away, the masculine that you knew? I don't think so. I mean, in a physical level, yes, but in looks, no. You don't want that to pass to you. I don't feel, no. And she's probably older now anyway. I mean, I'm 53. So I don't know, your mum may be a lot older than that, right? Yeah. But who was the energy that you, like, the spirit that came through for you a number of times? Yes, I know she's not going to regain her looks, but she can physically get more, like, active. All right, let's have a look at you and Ethan. Is this the person within the birth chart? Like, is the birth chart so strength in the relationship? I'm going to say yes to the answer to your original question. Yes, look at that. 2 of Cups and strength. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a yes, right? It's a yes. You don't have to worry about this relationship. It will come back together when it's supposed to. I know you had a bit of a tiff or a fight on the phone or SMS, whatever. It will come back in. Your answers to your questions yesterday still stand, okay? Anyway, whoever was coming through, John or Tony, Poppy, he is looking after and definitely looking over both of your sons, okay? He wants you to know that. Okay, I am leaving the feed soon. Tiger, are you there? I've only got 5 people on. I will be on in 2 days, all right? So not tomorrow, the next day. Saturday PM, I'm having a break. Sorry, lovely. Yeah, they're okay, Queen, and they're being watched over. wanted to let you know that. I think we had Candice on. Hi Candice, I will not be on. If you want to donate, you can. If anyone wants to donate now, I will honour those donations. Otherwise, if Tiger's not here, we'll be leaving the live today. It was very disjointed today, I'm not going to lie. No, you don't have to worry, Queen. No, 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 no. That's just like saying, Tiger, post your question. No, you don't have to worry. But especially if you don't see your sons, Poppy wants you to know that he's watching over you all the time. Sunshine, you missed your turn before. Sorry, I'm closing my live. Tiger, post your question. General, thank you. Okay, this is for Tiger Spirit. What does Tiger need to know in different areas of their life? Let's have a look at finances. First of all, through to love. No, sorry, the list is closed now. Okay, I'm not doing any more readings now, just Tiger. Finances, what's here for finances for Tiger in the coming weeks? Career. Oh, nice. Family. Environment. Someone may be going on a trip in your family, or leaving town, or leaving the state, or something like that, okay? There may be a situation with you and your family where you're just going to have to let it be, all right? You're going to have to sort of leave the situation and just sort of like be on your own for a while with this particular, like from this person, or leave this person alone for a while, okay? You have fork in the road in your environment. This may have a lot to do with your family situation. If your family or one of your family is selling a home or leaving or something like that, but don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry. We have in your social, home. Your home and environment are very important right now. Especially if someone's going on a trip or leaving your home, or one of your family, your cousin, your brother, your sister, whoever. Could be a parent, but I feel it's more like extended family. You may be spending time with them, or, you know, being at home a lot. There's something really important about family, okay? Love, yeah, you're thinking a lot about love. Don't overthink something. I don't know if you're with someone. Let me know if you are, and then when we get to love, to clarify, I'll have more sort of like understanding whether you're single or coupled. Overall energy is keep moving forward, go the distance, and you are being supported by spirit. That's in your, okay. Divine detour energy, coyotes may be significant. All right. Interesting. Yeah, you also got the Justice card twice. So double Libra. There's things changing on many different levels. I think it's definitely like, I think there's more adventure coming into your life. I feel like it's like at this point, spending more time at home and alone, more than social things, is really important to you. Let's have a look at this financial and career. So you've got something, this is really nice in regards to finances and career here. Libra energy, also Cancer energy. If you feel you're not being treated fairly wherever you're working, you may decide to look elsewhere. If you do look elsewhere, there's like a career path opening up for you if that's what you decide to do. You're trying to balance out your money at the moment. You're trying to possibly make a budget so you can balance things out. It may be a little bit hard to do right now. Possibly though, in the next 2 months, you're going to get to a point where things are going to be more balanced financially. With career, you know, whether you might not even be working. If you're not working, there's something amazing coming in for you. Keep that prayer up in thought as well. In thought and deed, I'm hearing. Like, you have to also act, right? Your overall energy is go the distance. The cheetah spirit is the number 11. We also have the 11 here. So it'll be interesting to see if a Libra card comes out. Oh, we also have 11 here. So you have 11, 11, 11. Very interesting. You also have the number 4, which is also breaking down to 11. You have 4, 4. So you have 4, 4, 4, 11, 11, 11. Some Virgo energy. 6, 6. 9, 9. Yeah, you've got a lot of double numbers here. 4 again, 7. That's about Spirit really supporting you. Okay, so you've got the 4 of Swords in your career. This is about dreaming things into being, whatever you want to bring about within your job, study, or even a new job. It's coming, okay? It is coming. A change of job would be very beneficial this in 2026, a new direction that's going to make you very happy. I do feel, and I'm not telling you to, and Spirit would never tell you to leave a job, but I do feel that in your choice could be to leave a work situation and find something you really like, and you're going to be in love with this new line of work, career path, or where you work, or the people there. Right, family situation, there is some sort of fork in the road here where someone's leaving somewhere, okay? Someone's going, even if they're going on a short trip, a long trip, literally leaving for work, there's something here about that. Could be a masculine. So you've got a male figure here in regards to that storyline, okay? Yeah, they're definitely moving. Now, whether they're moving for good or not, I don't know. Could be for work. Okay, definitely could be for work. In your environment, you have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Amazing. More money is coming in towards you. You're definitely at that Mercury retrograde fork in the road, reassessing, replanning, rethinking, restructuring your life. That 10 of Pentacles really wants to come out. Whatever is happening, especially in your work environment, it's going to bring more money. It's going to bring happiness. And you're leveling up here. You've got no place like home in your circle of friends. Maybe you're visiting people at their home, or people are coming to your home, or you're just not really worried or thinking too much about or spending time with friends in the next month, I'm going to say. Home will be like a sanctuary to you. You have to look at your circle of friends. There's someone you need to detach from. Show me who this is, please. Yeah, someone's being very unfair to you. Someone is not fair. Someone has ulterior motives. It will not be successful with that particular friendship. Obviously, there's more than one friend in your life. If there isn't, that's fine. You will find the people that you're meant to be with. The most important thing is that you distance yourself or detach from these people, right? So you're thinking possibly about doing that, but you need to do that, okay? Don't overthink love. You got 4-4 in regards to love. So that's 11, 11, 11, 11. All right. Right. So, you know, if you break that down, which we can, I can do what I want to do on my channel. All right. Don't overthink situations with love. You're possibly needing to get more emotionally balanced. Things will happen when they're supposed to. You may need to do some healing. You don't have to make any decisions about love. I think money, work, career, especially family situations, and detaching from toxic friends are more important right now, okay? Right, you will be able to create, you will be able to dream your perfect partner into being when it is the right time. Enjoy being single and relishing in your success, because there is financial success coming in. Overall energy is keep moving forward on a situation. Make sure you are always doing the right thing by yourself and others. What you don't see coming is Spirit is really trying to help you. Stop asking why. This is about going with the flow and letting Spirit just bring in messages for you that are right for you. As slow as it may seem, especially with love, there is something beautiful, treasure coming in. This treasure chest on the back of a turtle. It's coming in slowly. A lot of it's got to do with money and getting stable financially, and a lot of it's got to do with love. Love and money, okay? It's coming. You can't see it coming, okay? You may have also had a difficult situation in the past in regards to a breakup. I think this is a time of healing, detachment, and enjoying your success. That was your reading. That is it today for me, guys. It's been a very difficult live today, energetically speaking. So I'm sorry if I've been very disjointed. I've been triggered. I had to leave the feed a couple of times and come back on. I will be on Saturday night. I hope that you will join me and we can all get together and have some fun. And love you all a lot. Sorry if I didn't get your do your reading today, but I'm done. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.